What is an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar? I'll go first.
No, no! Over and over again! Every word out of your mouth is no! It makes me so... Oh, sometimes you make me so...
I make you so what?
You make me so... So... Angry! I'm angry.
Are you okay?
I'm angry. I'm angry!
What is an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
What would you want to say to Gemma? Pretty much, I will let Gemma know that she is a fat cunt, and the shoes that she gave me were not something that I would particularly buy for myself. They were old maiden type of shoes, and she said that those shoes were meant to be worn on a beautiful woman. So if that's the case, she should have put them back on the rack, and she should never even purchase them because she was unqualified to own those shoes if that's the case. And I think Gemma is just a disgrace. She's a disgrace to humanity, and she's a disgrace to women who are actually beautiful and classy, and she just doesn't have the vernacular that she thinks she possesses. Somebody lied to her several times and told her that she was fly.
What is an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar? I'll go first.
From him. He says he's defected to the Sidemen team. What do you mean? He says he was a spy. He was a spy to learn our tactics. This is not good. Boys, I'm going to have to make a phone call, get a replacement. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Don't worry, we've got this.
This is an outrage!
Joe, give it to him. You want some? You want some?
What is an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
Okay, so this is just my opinion, but I feel like a lot of the Harry Potter scenes did not get the recognition that they deserve, so here I am.
Hey.
This one, of
I
course.
listen to that radio every night, dear. To make sure I don't hear Ginny's name. Or Fred. Or George. Or Mark.
What, you think I'm not listening too? You think I don't know how this feels?
You don't know how it feels! Your parents are dead! You have no family!
They were
This
angry,
one.
you see, about what I'd been writing. So they took her. They took my youth.
This one.
Take from my vault! I didn't take anything. I didn't take anything. I didn't believe it.
And this one, of
I want to
course.
bury him. Properly.
What is an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
Why are you being so nice to me? Can't just be because I remind you of some sad Bulgarian clown.
You remind me of my mother.
Oh. Really? You know that. I mean, you and I are pretty close in age.
You're funny. It's the Bulgarian clown in you.
Okay.
She was marvelous, but she was different. Eccentric, like you are.
Oh.
The moment I saw you standing there in that abortion of a dress, it was as if to say, this is what I've got, world. It's hideous, but it's mine. This was her.
Hey, how'd you get that picture of me? I look amazing. Hello, doppelganger.
She was the only person I could ever trust.
Well, here's to your mom.
To my mother. And to you.
And here's to you. I mean, you may never be as wise as an owl, but you'll always be a hoot to me.
What a stupid toast.
What is an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
Why? Okay, first we need to find a compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly.
What is an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
You're gonna blame me because you were the business head of the company and you made a bad business deal with your own company? It's gonna be like I'm not a part of Facebook.
It won't be like you're not a part of Facebook. You're not a part of Facebook.
My name's on the masthead.
You might want to check again.
It's because I froze the account?
You think we were gonna let you parade around in your ridiculous suits pretending you were running this company?
Sorry! My Prada's at the cleaners! Along with my hoodie and my fuck you flip-flops! You pretentious douchebag!
Security's here. You'll be leaving now?
I'm not signing those papers.
We will get the signature.
Tell me this isn't about me getting into the Phoenix. You did it. I knew you did it. You planted that story about the chicken. I didn't plant the story about the
chicken. What's he talking
You
about?
had me accused of animal cruelty.
Seriously, what the hell's the chicken?
And I'll bet what you hated the most is that they identified me as a co-founder of Facebook, which I am. You better lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
What was an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
I mean, now that we know that Fred can have children, then doesn't that mean that Nick may not be the father of your second child?
What was an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
Father Charlie Bothell, Charlie, we're getting reports that your son has been found in your basement. Sir? Mr. Bothell, are you
What?
Yeah, we are getting reports that your son has been found alive in your basement.
What?
Yes, that's what, if you could hand me that wire very quickly. Yeah, we're getting that right now from yeah, how could your son be alive in your basement?
Oh shit. I have no idea.
Acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar.
Hear what I do.
You really think you're ready for the field? I once used defibrillators on myself. I put shards of glass on my fucking eye. I've jumped from a high-rise building using only a raincoat as a parachute and broke both legs upon landing. And I still had to pretend I was in a fucking Cirque du Soleil show. I've swallowed enough microchips and shit them back out again to make a computer. This arm has been ripped off completely and reattached with this fucking arm.
I don't know that that's possible. I mean, medically.
During the threat of an assassination attempt, I appeared convincingly in front of Congress as Barack Obama.
In blackface? That's not appropriate.
I watched the woman I love get tossed from a plane and hit by another plane mid-air. I drove a car off a freeway on top of a train while I was on fire, not the car.
What was an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
Say it. Just fucking say it.
Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Do you understand? All I do is worry and slave and defend you, and all I get back is that fucking face on your face! So full of disdain and resentment and always so annoyed. Well, now your sister is dead. And I know you miss her. And I know it was an accident. And I know you're in pain. And I wish I could take that away for you. I wish I could shield you from the knowledge that you did what you did. But your sister is dead. She's gone forever.
What was an acting performance that was so good but wasn't nominated for an Oscar? I'll go first.
Our main story tonight, would you like some coke with that? The takeaway in Bristol where cocaine was hidden underneath the bacon butties and burger buns.
What? Nah, I never knew that. I never knew that.